She's back.
Okay. Okay. And I thought automatic flushing toilets were eerie.
Right? Well, so I have a, there's a little, I don't even know where the chip went, but it's good for up to like 10 meters or even further if you pin it on, oh, I have it attached to me, that's why. So, you just kind of talk into it. Okay. Hands-free kind of deal, because that would seem appropriate for this. So
I actually, what you just did, and kind of reminds me of something. So
am I oversteering already?
No, it's the underhand steering. Okay. Which is super habitual, and tons of people do it.
So show me again, like what that looks like.
So what you did was grab under the rim and do this.
Okay. So where should I be?
Well, ideally, what you're looking for is somewhere around 9 and 3. Yeah. 10 and 2, 9 and 3, 8 and 4. But the best steering you're ever going to get is from shuffle steering. Is from shuffling your hands around on the wheel.
So I was watching you do that when you were driving, and I wasn't. I thought you were going like just shaking. Are you just shifting your hands and kind of?
That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are a couple of reasons for that. One, you never run out of steering. You know, if you like, sometimes I'll find myself doing this too, because sometimes it's easier. But the problem with this is, what if you get here and then you need more? You're screwed. Right. So you're better if you can keep your hands in this relatively neutral position.
So your grasp is light on the steering wheel, so that it's your hands are basically always staying here because the wheel is going back and forth, and you're choosing where to grip and then steer.
Yep. And you'll have better leverage pulling down. Okay. So when I'm doing a big turn, it's pull down, grab, reset this hand, pull down. Okay. So it seems a little weird at first, because you sort like when I introduce it to my, let me turn this down a little bit. When I introduce the concept to my kids, what I find is that they're all doing way more work than they need to. They're like, slow down. But yeah, you get the best leverage, again, pulling down and with your hands in this relatively neutral position where they want to be. So the goal would be to never cross the 12 o'clock position.
With either hand? Yeah. So my right hand shouldn't be going past here?
Yeah. Okay. And you'll find that it's totally not possible to never do, or I don't know, maybe you'll be the savant of it. But I can't do it, and I teach this stuff. I work as a track instructor too.
No kidding.
Yeah. Right, driving instruction is...
This is perfect.
Great.
This is exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Let's plow out Mallett's Bay.
Yes, we shall. And we would be there today if it wasn't for our insurance, which gives us... We have to give them more than 7 days to change our venue. And when we set up this event, we didn't know that Mallett's Bay was ready. But Mallett's Bay is now ready.
It is indeed now ready.
It is, yeah. Have you been seeing cars driving on it?
No, so that's the thing. I recall a couple years ago when my folks first bought the house, I was there for Christmas, and I was like, what are these people doing? They're not like ice fishing, like what are they doing out there? And you know, they're ripping around like this, but you know, we're so far, probably as far as like that red house all the way down there, so I feel like we barely make them out, but so I wasn't exactly sure what was going on.
Right.
But it all makes sense now. But no damage! Knock on wood. Actually, the other night my whole driveway was covered with ice, and I ran into the side of my garage, and so I had this huge ugly scrape that was on my front left fender here. And so I joined this group. It's called SHECANICS, and it's an online car community where it's girls that will just post like basic advice, you know.
Sure.
And like a non-judgmental. It's a.
I didn't know that existed.
Oh yeah, right.
I totally want to hear about that. Yes.
Can you give a radio to Steven if you're going to be riding around in a car? Because I need to outside a car.
Yes, I will be without a radio. Here you go, sir. Oh, thanks. So it's called SHECAN?
So it's SHECANICS. So it's so it's mechanics. You know, it's a little play on words there.
Right.
And there is a woman. I just heard her on what is it? My friend sent me an article. NPR. So NPR had a interview with this woman. She's out in Pennsylvania, and she has an all-female shop. All of her, most of her employees, I believe, are female, and it has a like beauty parlor and nail salon attached to it.
Okay.
So it's catered to women.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can go in and feel comfortable and, you know, not like you're gonna get ripped off. So, you know, basically, when you want to get some maintenance done.
So right, okay. Try to avoid the underhand steering thing. And what I noticed, it was right here when you took this first right-hand turn.
Okay.
Okay, so they just gave us the go-ahead. So again, with the slow hands, try and keep your hands in a relatively neutral position. And then the other piece of the puzzle is the eyes. And obviously I don't know really where you're looking.
Right.
But usually if you're doing too much steering, it tends to mean you're not seeing way down the road. So you want to be looking a couple corners in advance. You know, so start to center it. Don't go too crazy with the wheel. Again, try and look a couple of corners in advance. A little bit to the right. Now we're already looking back to the left. Slow with the wheel, slow with the wheel. No more steering than you need. Yep, a little bit to the right, but no big deal. You got it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, and again, looking right through both of these corners. We're going right, we're going left. And then remember, there's that sharp right after. And that's where you've been turning the wheel too much.
Okay.
So remember, this is about getting your speed slowed down. A little slower, a little slower, a little slower. Less steering, less steering. There you go. There you go. There. Nice. Perfect. And negotiated your way back to traction there. That's the ticket.
Okay.
All right. So again, all the way through these corners. We're to the right, then we're immediately back to the left. Yep. Less steering, less steering. Yep. There you go. You got it. You got it. Patient, patient. Nice. And your belly really becomes the big X factor in this whole thing. And some people have that and some people don't. Like, you know that feeling when you fall over backwards in a chair?
Yeah.
Your belly goes, oh God, it's gonna happen, and then yeah, it happens. So it lets you know. It's that kinesthetic awareness, and if you have that, then fantastic. Use it.
That felt pretty good.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I think that might have been my last one, actually.
Totally. If I rode with you on 2, and I know you did 1 before that,
Cool.
so that is that for this day.